very much for all your advice on my trip to Japan. I've got here, so I'm going to do my best to record. Going for a crowd. I'm going to do my best to record all the things that I've been up to, so that you can see what it's like in Japan. And yeah, here we go. Good morning. So I have arrived in Nara. It is about 9:30. I was kicked out of my capsule hotel really early this morning because I had to do some renovations. But that's good, they got me to Nara nice and quickly. Navigating the trains was okay. And I'm going to rent a bicycle in a moment and have a look around a bunch of temples and some parks and hopefully enjoy this lovely area. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. See you later. Alright, I've got myself a bike. Let's see if I can show it to you. Here it is. 1 speed only, but it's pretty decent. I'm going to use that to go around all the different temples and areas around Nara. Yes, that's the one. So I shall see what we can find. Okay, here's my first temple. We are at the Kofukuja temple, which is pretty big. Lots of people here. And standing next to it, even more impressively, this is a 5-story pagoda, which is the second tallest in Japan, only by a few centimetres. This one is slightly taller in Kyoto, apparently. I believe this place is called Kasuga Taisha, something like that. It's got all these really nice stone lanterns all around the temple, all leading up to it as well, which are only lit twice a year. And it's really something. And the actual temple itself is really pretty. Very nice indeed. I can't quite understand how big this Buddha is. It's hard to appreciate on this camera. Little people down here, huge massive Buddha up there, and another big one there. Just incredible. Really incredible. Hello. So after visiting the temples and shrines in Nara, I have decided to walk/cycle up Mount Wakakura, I believe it's called. I started cycling but it got too much, so I've ended up walking. But it's nice because every so often there's these little rest stops, which, so if I can show you, there's a rest stop, it's sort of up there. And there's a little waterfall there as well, you can probably just about hear it, which is really nice. So yeah, should be up there soon. Right, I am here at the top of Mount something beginning with W. I'll figure that out later. And a while ago I was all the way down there. And I cycled/walked all the way up. There's my bike. And yeah, the views are fab. Absolutely gorgeous. See for miles, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy cycling all the way back down. There's a sign here, I can't read it, hopefully someone can translate that for me, but I've done 342 metres. It feels like about 3,000 metres if I'm completely honest, but yeah, it's well worth it. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. Alright, see you in a bit. One thing that you can't fail to notice is a ridiculous number of vending machines that are absolutely everywhere. This is just in a national park somewhere, but there's at least 5 vending machines, some around the corner here as well. But they're all drink, there's no food. And that is because it's considered very rude to eat out in public, especially on your feet in Japan. So if you're feeling peckish, you don't have much luck. But if it's a drink you're after, There is just heaps and heaps and heaps of choice on virtually every street corner. It's mad. It's great. Shopping in Osaka is pretty crazy. It's pretty busy, and it's 7 PM on a Monday evening. You'd think it's Saturday afternoon in Westquay. And all of a sudden, it's nice and quiet by the side of the river. It's amazing how you can go from somewhere really, really busy, you can hardly hear yourself think, to somewhere really quiet. So yeah, I'm going to continue hunting around and looking at places on my way back to the hotel, because I'm starting to feel very tired. Hello, it's me again. This time I'm at the roof, the skywalk of the Kyoto railway station. It is massive, and you can get an escalator all the way up to the top, and there's no one here, which is crazy because it's free and it's pretty cool. And you can see all the way down to the city below. Like, we are really high up, and you've got the escalator all the way here. Let's see if I can show you. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I'm going to walk over to the escalator, start making my way down and show you how I got up here. And then we're going to explore the sights of Kyoto. See you in a bit. I never thought I'd say this about a train station, but that is an amazing train station. On top there is a happy garden, a happy terrace, isn't that lovely? And I'm going to take all these escalators all the way back down to the ground floor so we can start exploring Kyoto. But yeah, I haven't even left the train station yet. This place has already super impressed me. Let's see the escalators now. Yeah, there's going to be quite a few. I'll see you at the bottom. Alright, this is a place called Fushimi Inari, I think. Again, I probably said that wrong. And it is a temple here, clearly, and a shrine. And this in particular is lots of traditional gates, one after the other and after the other. It sort of seems like a tunnel, and it just goes on for what seems like forever. There's lots of people checking it out, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's great. I'll try and get a shot when I get out of it, so you can see what it looks like from the other side. In fact, I'm just coming to the end now, so hopefully you'll see behind me in a moment, and you can see the tops of them. There we go, look. So yeah, there we go. I'll show you some of the buildings in a sec. But I cycled here in Kyoto, and oh look, here we go, you can see another one behind me there. So it's another tunnel of gates. I'm going to go through that next. And yeah, that's my first kind of temple I've seen in Kyoto, and I'll check out some more in a bit. See you later. Here there are heaps of shrines, all pretty much looking the same. I'd be lying if I knew what it was all about. But I've read in the guidebook that these are foxes. Foxes is the god of the grain and cereals, I believe. Which might be why there's all these foxes. Look, just keeps going on and on and on and on. This is Nikishi Market, although it's just closing up. But it does sell lots of like Japanese food, snacks, and local delicacies, some fish cakes. Also, I saw some octopuses on a stick, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it's really busy, but it's just closing up. And yeah, Nikishi Market. It's how Mr. Nish got his name, believe it or not. I might make another video if I can find something interesting about it. Otherwise, we'll catch up with you later on. There you get some squid on a stick, maybe an octopus on a stick. Some sort of tentacle. Hello, okay, I'm in Tokyo at the moment, and this is Shibuya, and this is allegedly the world's most busiest intersection, and everyone is crossing the road at exactly the same time. Maybe you can see, maybe you can't, but it's mental. Everyone's crossing. It's 5:30, so it's probably rush hour, and it's very, very busy. There we go. You see that all around me there's lots of shops, lots of screens. So yeah, I'm gonna walk around and check out what there is to buy. There is music playing in the street out of speakers. Really trying to get you to buy the music. Guys, this is a retro video game store. There are all these retro Nintendo and Sega consoles from my childhood. It's quite incredible. Amazing, in fact. This is just the best for me. This stuff is so cool. It's absolutely amazing. So guess what? I'm on another temple, shrine, whatever you want to call it. I forgot the name of this one. I just read it in the guidebook and then I forgot what it was called. It began with the letter S and it's near Asakusa, which is where I'm staying. So behind me here, there's lots of people paying respect and bowing to this very impressive display of goldness. Is how I can best describe that. And then on the other side, if I spin around, there's lots. You see lots and lots of tourists, lots of people looking around, lots of people paying respects here, throwing money into that mechanism. Again, I don't know what it's for, but I'll look it up. I promise. Maybe that could be a little project for us to find out what that's all about. So yeah, everything's very big, very elaborate, and there are just loads and loads of people. You can see this big gate over here. Oh, there we go. Let's let the camera focus on it. Back here. There we go. So you can see at the back there, there's a big gate as the entrance into this place. So yeah, there we go. So behind me here is a 5-story pagoda, which is just a little bit smaller than the one we saw in Nara, only by a few centimetres. You can see they're trying to make it taller by putting a mast at the top, which I think is a bit cheeky, but hey hum, good for them. And yeah, it's very, very, very impressive to look at. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to finish looking around here, and then, oh, this is interesting, look. This sign here, it looks a little bit like a swastika, which Nazi Germany used. But it looks like it's rotated at a slightly different angle. So I think this is an unfortunate coincidence. But this symbol seems to be used a lot in shrines and temples, so I guess it must have sort of religious meaning to the Japanese. I must sound like I know absolutely nothing about the culture, but there we go. Hope you're enjoying this anyway. Next up today, I'm going to try and find a nice view to look back at the city. If I can see the tower here, I think it's called the Sky Tower, or Sky Garden. Again, awful knowledge of the local area, but let's go check that out next and see some views over this magnificent city. Alright, this is the Tokyo sky view at the top of the Mori Tower, which is 52 stories high, and there are some amazing views over the whole city. Well, from like 180 degrees I can see, and yeah, it's amazing. I'll try and show you a bit more. Hello. Well, this afternoon I decided to catch a train to a place called Hatoni. Yeah, that's correct, I swear, the third time. To try and get a view of Mount Fuji. And I come down to this beautiful lake, which you can probably just see in the background there. It's absolutely gorgeous. All the tour buses have gone. I'm literally the only one here because it's almost sunset. But unfortunately, it got a bit cloudy. So that is where Mount Fuji is meant to be, and that is exactly where all the cloud is. It's actually quite clear, the rest of the sky. So yeah, a little disappointing, but nevertheless it is absolutely gorgeous here, and it shows that you don't have to travel far to get out of the city, and you actually get away from all the hustle and bustle, and we get to see some beautiful trees and nature, and you can probably hear the birds in the background there as well. So yeah, hey hum, no Mount Fuji, but a really great trip out here, and it's nice to see some of the countryside. So I'm going to take a moment to unwind and then get back on the bus back to Tokyo.
3, 2, 1, come on!
As you can see, we're just going forward. There's no driver. It's all controlled by computers, which all trains could do, but we have drivers to feel safe anyway. So yeah, it's very cool. We went over a bridge. I like bridges. My last day in Japan coincides with a video game festival held by Sega called Sega Fest. So I'm going to go and check it out today and see what's going on. Probably see a lot of my childhood history in front of my eyes from these retro games. So let's see what's here. You can already see there's a Dreamcast and Mega Drive. Probably means nothing to anyone under the age of 25, but let's take a look. So I'm going to show you where I've been staying in Tokyo. This is the home of Hiro and Erica, and they are lovely people, and they allow people to stay in their home. So you have to take your shoes off when you arrive. No shoes in the house. And then this is the kitchen area, and this is Hiro. Yeah, did I say your name okay?
Hi, Hiroaki desu. Minasan konnichiwa.
And this is his wonderful wife, Erica. And they've been absolutely fantastic. So this is the kitchen where we can make food, which is it's kind of hard to see. I might do it that way. There's the kitchen, and these are some other people that are staying. Hello. And this is their living area, and it's a nice place to chill out, and they make everyone feel very welcome, and it's very lovely. So yeah, that's where I've been staying in Tokyo. All right, I will see you in the next video. Hiro has some sausage here, but it's no ordinary sausage. What kind of sausage is it?
This is a fish sausage.
Fish sausage, and we're going to try some. Do you know?
Fish.
Okay. It doesn't say on the packet what kind of fish it is. It just says fish.
Nobody knows what fish is like.
No, it might not be it might just be like the fish eyes and guts and tail and stuff.
But it's same as McDonald's. If
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Burgers,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nobody knows
No,
what
if I'm eating a sausage,
Mm-mm.
normally it's the bits left over, isn't it? Really.
Maybe something like that. But you can,
Depends how cheap it is.
but
Okay, we're gonna try some
yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Sausage.
Kids really like this.
After you, by the way.
You really do? Yeah, you really love it.
Mm.
So
It's very tasty. Yeah, everybody likes this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a small piece. Okay, let's have a look. See what it tastes like. It's very smooth, isn't it?
Mm.
It doesn't actually have all that much flavour.
But after you maybe
It's almost like a
you
pate.
smell,
Yeah,
come up and
it's quite nice. It's a very subtle but fishy flavour. Very nice. Thank you very much. that was Luke tries. No, Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall tries fish sausage. Right, this video I'm calling "Why is this not a thing everywhere in the world?" So this is, well, first it's an electric toilet that cleans itself, but that's beside the point. The clever thing is on top. Yes, there is a sink at the top of the toilet. Why, you ask? Well, say you've been to the bathroom. Look, I haven't. It's nice and clean, but pretend I did. And then you flush the toilet. You can then wash your hands up here, and that water then fills the reservoir for the next flush. Water saved. It's an absolute genius invention. And why that isn't just every toilet in the world, I don't know. So that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And it was here in Japan. Okay gang, this is my last video. I am on my way back to England now. My time in Japan has come to an end. I'm at the airport. I'm about to get on this plane with Air Korea, who are fantastic by the way, I recommend them. Good food and good service. On my way home. So thanks for joining me, and if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. And that concludes Mr. Hall's Guide to Japan 2018. Maybe I'll do another one for another country in the future. So yeah, thanks again. Bye.